It's Friday. Welcome to New Day. And I am Marcia, Gracie, your modern meditation mentor. And so happy to be here, but here is not where I usually am. I am on location today at the lovely Melville Marriott in Huntington, New York. I'm here for a conference with many friends of mine. We're doing the Business of Speaking with Women's Prosperity Network. It's always a fun and exciting time here because I've done it before, and I love to mix and mingle with other business people who are always looking to improve and grow and expand our awareness of things that are happening in the business world and happening in our lives with each other, because we share a lot. So that's where I am right now today, and I've been in this transition on our Friday talk because we finished our New Day, New Word alphabet series. And so now, over the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to figure out what exactly could we be doing that's a little different and new, because it's always good to change it up a little bit, right? So I thought, well, what fun thing could I do today since I'm on location here? And it happened that I noticed that today, of all days, which is July 19th, happens to be Stick Out Your Tongue Day. Now, if I stuck out my tongue in this location at people passing by, they would probably think I was a little loco, right? Because that's not something that is an appropriate type of behavior in our society. So I wouldn't do that there. However, if I were in Tibet, I have it on good authority that sticking out your tongue is a form of politeness, believe it or not. But anywhere else, it would not be considered a polite thing to do. So, of course, I say that jokingly because I'm not going to go around sticking out my tongue at people. But at least I know if I go to Tibet, I can do that and be perfectly accepted. So a little tidbit of information. But, of course, if you're in the business world or whoever you are, we always want to feel accepted. That's very important. We want people to respect us and honor us, and we want, hopefully, to feel the same way about other people. So we want to attract people and not repel them, right? And I spend a lot of time talking about how we can be more ourselves and more comfortable in the world through the process of meditation, and how that can help us to be relaxed and comfortable and yet an authority and in the know. Hi gals. And to be available in whatever way we have to offer, whatever thing we have to offer. To me, the greatest gift in life is to offer your whoever you are and what your expertise is to other people, so that you can share who you are and they can gain from that, and you will gain from them as well. So one little tip today that I want to talk about, because again, we don't have a lot of time today. In fact, it's lunchtime now, so our talk just broke up for the morning session, and we're going to have lunch. But I wanted to just share with you a couple of thoughts that can kind of help you get started on the road to feeling more comfortable and relaxed and in tune with other people around you. And people talk a lot about affirmations, and I really see that there's a place in life for affirmations. When you become a meditator, sometimes these affirmations just come naturally to you, in the course of your morning sit, as I like to call it. You will, come up with something, a little expression or something, such as, I use words that heal and build others up. That might be a wonderful affirmation that you can make to yourself and share with others to take you through a day. And wow, that could really, really change your life. When you think about what am I doing in my day? What's my day about? What am I supposed to be, what am I here for? What's my purpose? And if you can just say, I'm going to speak to people, and I'm going to use words that are going to help heal people, help them feel better. Healing is feeling better, right? You're not feeling well, you get healed, you feel better. So to feel healed and to make them feel good about themselves. Because when you make someone else feel good about themselves, that's going to make you feel good about yourself too. So it works both ways, and I love that. I love when it's a win-win situation and everybody benefits. Wow, isn't that great? That's great. So let me just give you a couple of other ones. How about I consider the feelings of others? Now that could really turn us around because let's say we do have a lot to offer, and I know some fantastic people who have an awful lot of things to offer. In fact, everyone that I speak to, eventually I can see that they all have something to offer. And yet, what very often has with us who have something to offer is we want to give it, but we're not really listening to the other person. Because maybe they don't really need that offer at this moment. Maybe we could offer them something else, or maybe they don't need to hear our offer at that moment. So listening, of course, is a very important aspect of interrelationships. It's one thing to offer, but it's another thing to be able to hear what other people need. So when you say that you consider other people's feelings, well, wow, that's a shift, right? Because now if I go into the day and I'm meeting people I've never met before, and I want to have an interaction, I'm going to say to myself, I consider the feelings of others. And if I'm coming from that position, then I'm going to do what? I'm going to be a better listener. I'm going to be listening to see what these people maybe could benefit from me. But first I have to know what they want, right? I have to know what they're interested in, what their problems are, what they're dealing with. And then I can perhaps offer something. So that's another thing to think of. I show my appreciation of others. Here's another great affirmation. I show my appreciation of others. Because, we have two little voices in our heads. I think we have, like the angel and the devil on each shoulder. So we have, most of the time what I say is we're on ego automatic. That's my expression that I've been using for many years. And what that means is that our first inclination is to say things that we feel protect us, or that explain us, or they're all about us, right? All about us. And maybe if I can shift that around and say I show appreciation of others, suddenly now I'm beyond myself. I'm not just about me. I'm also about you. What's in you? What's going on with you? And what can I find in you that I can appreciate, that I can say, wow, that's great. I love knowing that about you. I can't wait to share that with other people and tell them what you just told me. So there again, that could shift your whole frame of reference and your whole way of being with other people, and it expands your consciousness and it expands others. So everybody wins. Again, win-win situation. I'm all about that. I'm going to give you one more, and then I'm going to go eat lunch. And that is, let's see which one. I got a couple of good ones here. Last thought. I attract positive people into my life. Now, a lot of times we're on ego automatic, and we think, oh my God, here comes this person again. And, oh boy, I don't want to deal with this one. And we already have a scenario set up in our minds about this person because we have a past, we have a history. And what I would implore you is to let that history go. Just let it go. Because what you think you believe about someone else is maybe true. Maybe it's not even true. But even if it is a little bit true, it's only part of who that person actually is, right? So if you're holding on to this person in this frozen state of the way you know them, you have lost the opportunity of seeing them in a new light, with a new perspective and in a new way, so that you can come together peacefully rather than having this kind of negative energy. So I'm going to leave you with that. Positive affirmations will change your day, will give you a whole new aspect and way to present yourself in the midst of other people. And I think will bring much more joy and happiness into your life. So give it a try. And until next week, who knows what'll be happening then? We never know, right? So peace and love always. Marcia Grace saying bye-bye for now.